up, people? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday. We are hitting it with that Monday market watch. Feel free to like and subscribe. If not, it is all cool. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. Doing a giveaway when we get there. Also want to give away a box of the 25th anniversary collection if we hit that by the end of the year. Alright, so the first card right here is the bulk alert, which is Galaxy Trance. I have never heard of this card, to be honest, but I found 7 copies of them in the bulk, and this is one of those cards where I feel like everyone could find either the common version for the mega pack or the rare version. To be honest, I really don't know 100% the application for this card. I mean, obviously I read the effect and I see what it does, but if you guys know if you guys know down below if there's some kind of combo or exactly what they're doing with this, or what they're ending, what the whole end goal is, please let us know down in the comments below. But like with all of that, you can still find these. If you find maybe at least 2 or 3 copies, that's a cool $3 to $4 or $5 kind of pickup right there. So be on the lookout for Galaxy Trance. Tri-Brigade Fractal. Tri-Brigades are starting to kind of go up because there is a version of them you could run with the Fire King, and I'm actually starting to explore that. To be honest, the deck looks really solid. Like you have obviously the I would say the stronger one is gonna be the like with the Snake Eye and the Diabalstar engine, but I would say that the Tri-Brigade version could really give it a run for its money, because even though it doesn't do all the exact same things, I really do feel that the engine does make up for what you wouldn't get out of Snake Eye and Diabalstar. Like you do have the ability to go into a lot of different good synchros. You also have the ability to like set up. Not only will the Tri-Brigade set up their own combos, but you could also set up the combos for like the Fire King stuff. There's a lot of crossover too, to where a lot of them are like Wing Beast, Beast Warrior, and there is crossover with Synergy and Searching. So like I do feel like there's a lot of cool things. So I do want to explore this deck and maybe kind of take it to a regional and see what I could do with it. But right now, Fractals can only start going up. The ultra rares right here you get them for 325, prismatics for about 350. I'd probably concentrate more on the prismatics. They're the higher rarity, they look really nice, but the ultras do look really clean. Like right here, yeah, like Light Plate first hit 368, right after that 444. You're pretty much paying about like $5 for this card already. So like if these cards were really low, no one cared about them, they're like in the $1 to $2 range. But if you kind of held on to them, or maybe you kind of have some in the back and you don't want to run this, or you're running something different, I'll go ahead and cash in the Fractals right now. You get about like $5 for these and about $4 for the ultras. Tri-Brigade Farigite, the Baron Blossom. I'm not going to talk about Shurag because I talked about Shurag in another video, and Shurag has really did go up. It was kind of in the 3 to 4 range. Now it's kind of going in the solid kind of $5 range, to be to be honest. But Tri-Brigade Farigite, the Baron Blossom is another extremely good, it's extremely good extra deck Tri-Brigade monster that you want to run. There is the other one, the Bloom. Oh no, this was a Bloom. I forgot the name of the other one, but that's the one that lets you like search the Revolt. But this one right here gives you it gives you the ability to like draw. It gives you the special summon, so it's really using the combo. But it also has a synergy with with Dogmatic Punishment and Ultimate Slayer. So I really do feel like with Tri-Brigade starting to come back in the meta, I would say to kind of keep an eye on this. If you want to get this before the hype, you got the Prismatic Secret rares. They're still kind of going for a pretty low price. You got them at 87 cents right here. So if you want to get your 1, 2, 3 copies, go ahead and get them right now, because I do have a feeling that these could shoot up to similar to the Omen, to where they're like $3, $4, $5 cards. Even the ultra rare right here. You got the market price is kind of going crazy for it. But Near Mint first hit 94, Light Plate first hit for $1. This card's already going into the $1 range. So like if Tri-Brigade, if the Tri-Brigade version of the deck becomes solid enough to be a tier 1 threat or a tier 1 option, a lot of budget players are going to want to flock to this, and this is going to no longer become a budget card. So I'd go ahead and jump on that before anything happens. Tri-Brigade Revolt and Quarter Century rare is another interesting card, because it was literally $2, and now it's kind of starting. It's kind of a little slow. It's a really small, the chart kind of small little bump. But to be honest, like I said, this is another kind of piece where people aren't thinking about it, no one cares about it, and then out of nowhere the deck tops, the deck maybe even wins, the deck starts getting more places, and out of nowhere this becomes like a 5, 6, 7, even a $10 card. So if you want to jump into a Quarter Century rare, this is one that I was going to talk about in my other video, but I'm just going to go and throw it into this market watch. If you want to jump in on a Quarter Century card that's really cheap, you get a lot of copies for probably less than $30, I would go ahead and jump right here and get yourself a maybe at least 9 copies of the Tri-Brigade Revolt. This has a lot of potential to go to. You could double in price, go to 5, or it could even go you could even quadruple in price to go to 10. So we'll kind of see how everything goes with this card, but I would keep that in mind. And also, the other thing I want to mention, Tri-Brigade kit. At one point, kits were very expensive. They were like almost $5 to be honest. Like, simply because they didn't have a reprint. Now kit only has one other reprint, and it's a rarity upgrade. So like I said, if you're thinking about running this as a budget option, get it now while it's budget. If you're like, I don't know, screw it, just go get everything. Everything is really cheap. You got the super rares right here, you got them for 34 cents. The ultra rare crash right here, 34, 50 cents for the supers. The prismatic kits are in the 40-cent range. At any point, a lot, especially the kits, I really do feel like the kits could kind of shoot to like the $2 to $5 range, kind of like something like really like out of nowhere. Like just out of nowhere, these things are shooting up. So like I said, even with the Ferrogy, the kit, the Ferrogy, even Karas, like Karas could be a card that could easily just kind of shoot to like $2, like $1, $2, $3, and out of nowhere you end up paying you go from paying $1 for a set to like $3 for a set. So if you want to get this deck while it's budget, I would just jump on it right here, right now. The omens are already up, so like these are already up. I would just jump on it before you lose your opportunity. And Melodious. So Melodious support got announced, and when I first heard about it, I actually got scared. I'm not gonna lie, I got scared because I like many of you players do not read cards, and I do not like cards that don't let me play the game. And Melodious is one of those decks where yes, it lets you play the game, but it also doesn't let you play the game. So it's like it puts up these type of unbreakable kind of like boards where these monsters are just like like maybe they don't have negates, but these monsters are just untargetable, indestructible, and it puts you in a state where you literally just kind of can't do anything but just wait to die or wait to get like a certain type of combo on the board. So once I heard these things got support, I was like, okay, this actually might be something I'm very interested in. And to be honest, it looks like the market is too. We got Mozarta, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Mozarta, the Melius Maestra. This one right here, this is a shatter foil, but to be honest, I was like, okay, it's $3. That's not bad. Yeah, that's for this one light blade. The second we get out of there, we're looking at $8. Even this one here has about almost $5 shipping. We got $4 shipping. It's like a $7 card. We're right here. If you want a near mint first into this card, we're looking about $8 to $9, which is really crazy. I was kind of like, other cards are going to shoot up, but then I remember that a lot of them are kind of common and rare. So we come over here and you got this shatter foil kind of going for 75 cents, but then right here you got the rare for 87 cents, the common for 63. So this shatter foil 70. So I for a moment I was like, okay, the deck hasn't really shot up. Not a lot of people are just like, oh, let me get this, let me get that, let me go crazy. But at any moment I feel like this could change. I really feel like a lot of these cards, like especially the ones that are shatter foil, could just explode in price. So right now, a lot of the main deck stuff is not really that big of a deal. That is a completely different story for First Movement Solo. There's 2 super rare versions of this card. One from the Mega Pack 15, which came out 8 years ago, and New Challengers, which came out 9 years ago. So we're talking about like almost 10-year-old cards right here. And that is just, it's like Mega Pack 15. Yes, I'm pretty sure Mega Pack 15 yep, 2015. Yes, it is. That is, wow. I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh at this time too, man. I'm because it's starting to make me feel old right now. But we got the First Moon. So these cards right here, this 1066, I'll tell you right now, is accurate. I thought it was crazy. I'm like, oh no, it's ridiculous. That's not what it's going for. And we're looking right here. Nope, 1066, $9.98, $9.99 with 78 cents shipping. We're looking at $10 for the Mega Pack version of this card. So I kind of tripped. I was like, okay, no, oh, this one's probably not like that. No, we got a damage first at 63 cents, screwing everything up. But once that one is out the way, $9.60, $9.87, pretty much $10 range for First Movement Solo. There's only 2 versions of this card. It's super rare and super rare. If you're trying to play, if you're trying to play, the deck, this is pretty much what you need. But to be honest, they're probably gonna reprint like this stuff. Like especially if there's only 2 printings of it, I really feel like Konami's gonna want to cash in on that reprint. So right now, I feel like if you have these, whether you want to play the deck or not, I would just go ahead and get rid of them to get your money's worth, because like I said, it's because it's gonna come out in a set where Konami's gonna want to reprint everything that's there, and then they're gonna short print all the new stuff to get us to really want to buy it. So I think this is a hype trap. So if you're like, if you want to hoard these things and like they're not gonna reprint it, this is very much a classic Konami hype trap. Just go ahead and say, if you're not gonna play the deck, if you're not playing Melodious but you want to play when they come out, sell these now, get your money, and then they're going to reprint this card, but they are probably going to reprint some of the newer stuff when they come out. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Peace out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, help us get to 500. Go ahead and go ahead and help us get to the point where we can win all that stuff. It's out the way. Peace out. Catch you in the next one.